wanna see some more? You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? See some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how I'm still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more?
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come from free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
completion.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Metcalf pulls in that one. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Tony, the man in motion. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A big-time play out of the G-men. 32 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Head up. This is Wright. He is in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, New York. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They go play action with Levis. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. The throw on the run is complete. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now he'll run.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really...
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Levis. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A give here to Wright. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. now a 3rd and 2. They run again with Wright. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Butker's kick is good. And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And the returner down to a knee. So the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin with a zone read. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 38 yards. A shotgun run now with Walker. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. Here's a 2nd and 9. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Here's 2nd and 9. Levis to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. Third down coming up. To throw is Levis. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Giants move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Levis to throw on first and 10. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll motion over Metcalf. On 2nd down, Levis. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Levis. He'll get this complete to Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Levis. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. The Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. A gain of 15 and a first down. Levis to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. But it's probably a touchdown.
A second down throw here for Levis. It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season.
You simply just can't allow that ball to be completed, Mike. I mean, there's no time left. You understand there's two options. There's a take a shot Hail Mary into the end zone, or there's throw the ball underneath and try for a couple laterals. At the end of the first half, it's probably just going to be a Hail Mary, and you got to go up and knock that ball down.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be pulled in by Wright.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the sideline. Taken in by Johnson.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Levis. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Seahawks. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 93 yards. Touchdown, Giants. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They go play action with Levis. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's Levis from out of the pistol. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the gun, it's Levis. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the ground, this is right. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here now, third and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On play action, here's Levis. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. And the Giants are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
In motion, it's Waddle. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. So, no shortage of... Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run here. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Seattle.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Now, faking the give. He'll check this down to the running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Levis to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Levis. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll stick to the ground. And a good run there on second down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up third and 3. Receiver in motion. Going right. They'll throw here on third and short. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now he's loose again. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Levis to throw it here on first down. Smith-Njigba left side, he's got it. The Seahawks are going to have themselves a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line.
First and goal, Seattle.
Now, Levis. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now, second and goal. Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. He pulls it in around the 5. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Seattle. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And It's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the give, it's right. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Levis. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.